Hi everybody, I'm Ben Green, and I'm here with my two best friends,
Anthony Thomas,
Jermaine Sneed,
and we are Screen Chasers. You were listening to Minutemen, and we just saw the movie 43, which is about...
Due to the fact that this movie has no real script, I'm not going to do a real synopsis on it. Basically what it is just a mix-match, kind of like gumbo pot of crappy shorts. Sorry, I said it.
Like a quilt?
Kind of like a quilt.
I like quilts.
But this quilt sucks. This movie was directed by Brett Ratner, Bob Odenkirk, and a crap load of other directors I don't feel like mentioning. It stars Kate Winslet, Liev Schreiber, Naomi Watts, Jeremy Allen White, Anna Faris, Chris Pratt, blah, 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 blah. Everyone you know is in this movie, but it sucks. Oh, and Halle Berry's in it with fake boobs.
Fake boobs.
And Wolverine's in it with fake balls.
True.
All right, guys, here we are for 3 Pump Chumps, and yeah, we saw movie 43, and man, okay, let's just... There's so much bad about the movie. Let's talk about some of the kind of positive things, I guess, about it first. Let's throw them for a loop here.
There we go. All right.
Can I say something?
Yeah,
Sure.
right.
I'm going to go ahead and say the standout MVP of this movie, Will Sasso.
Yeah.
Will Sasso is the security guard.
okay.
That was it.
I'll give you that.
He, albeit of his 2 minutes of glory, they were glorious. Oh, man. Yeah, he was great. I mean... Halle Berry was in this movie, and she had about 2 different sets of breasts.
Yeah.
What did you guys think about each of those sets?
All right.
And this is I'm gonna dedicate this segment to Calvin. Calvin, if you're out there listening,
This one's for you, sweetie.
yeah, this one's for you, buddy. Halle Berry has not just 1 set of breasts, but 2 sets at different times.
And not only does she have breasts that show in this movie, but she flaunts them and plays with them.
Yes, she juggles them.
Yeah, it's like,
Spoiler alert, she mashes guacamole with them.
Yes, she does.
yeah, do you like Mexican food, Calvin?
No, that's it. That's really what
That's
happened.
That's it.
That's it.
All right, cool.
Hallie's boobs.
Yeah, that was done. That's,
Okay, well,
Wait.
that's the whole Truth or Dare sequence, and that was her and, what's that guy's name?
Oh, he's a funny, tall English guy.
Yeah, funny tall English dude.
Yeah.
He was trying to catch his swan in
Steven-
Hot Fuzz.
It was Stephen Merchant. That's the guy's name.
Stephen Merchant.
If you're from the good old British Isles, my motherland, you might have heard of him. Okay. Emma Stone.
Yes.
And I hate to skip over Halle Berry's breasts
That
so
was it.
quickly, but that was about it. I mean,
Yeah.
Emma Stone is in this movie as well. Anthony, what are your thoughts about Emma?
I love Emma Stone, and I loved Emma Stone in this. It was definitely, there's about 3 or 4 good shorts in this film.
I think you're stretching with that, but okay.
Well, I'm including, just Will Sasso as his own thing.
Oh, like he's his own.
Yeah, he's his own.
Okay,
Yeah.
now you're there. Right.
Okay. But yeah, Emma Stone is acting opposite of the youngest Culkin kid. And that whole sequence was pretty
I
funny.
thought he was Tobey Maguire for a second. Like, he really let himself go. And I
You
was
thought
like,
he was Tobey Maguire in Spider-Man 3 with the little...
I was like, man, that can't be Toby. You
Oh,
look like,
wow.
holy shit.
I do Emo Toby. Cool.
I really did. I was like, do your jazz.
Nah, I think Emma Stone getting mouth fingered,
Yeah, okay.
it was pretty hot.
I'll
And
give you
just
that.
all the whole back and forth. The HPV joke was
That
funny.
was good. That was good.
It was actually funny. Their really suggestive, crazy dialogue was funny.
Yeah.
That was really funny. And oh shit, the Batman short.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh
Hell
my
yes.
god, the
I will give you
Batman
that.
short.
Yes.
That was really funny. That was like, how long did it go over? It was like
Man, that was a good 10-minute short.
it was probably
Yeah,
one of
it
the
was
best
the longest
there,
ones,
man.
and it was one of the best ones. I'll give you that. Anything else good?
Batman short was funny.
Batman short.
Oh, the period short, and I know that's gonna sound really terrible when I just say it out. The short involving a period, but I'm gonna say this right now. There's the situation is a young Jewish boy, about how old was he? Like 10 or something? Like
Was he
12?
10?
No, 7th grade. 7th grade.
Yeah,
right?
seventh grade.
So he's like 12.
And he's on his little date with his seventh grade, girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the
who's hit girl from Kick-Ass.
She is.
And upcoming Carrie.
And she gets her period. And
Just like Carrie.
and he doesn't know what's going on, and everyone's freaking out. It's hilarious.
Dude,
it really is.
Him freaking out was really, really funny.
That
was the funniest part of that short. I'll give you that.
It was genuine. Now, I've kind of pushed us, and I'll admit it, through these good points, gentlemen. If you have anything else you want to say, go ahead and say that, because I want to get to the real thing. Because we just get.
I have some good things.
What?
Okay, go ahead and say your good things, because I want to get that out of the way.
What?
Kristen Bell, a.k.a. Veronica Mars, a.k.a. Sarah Marshall, in the Batman sequence as Supergirl. What? Loved it. Loved it. Best part of the movie.
She was pretty cool. Not for me. The best part for me was the fairy at the end.
Oh yeah, it was pretty good.
Well, yes, that's.
She's really great.
Yes.
What? You're gonna go with
You're gonna go with it. Okay.
Jermaine, what about you? What was your?
You got me. It's the fairy with the gold piece. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, the gold piece fairy.
That gave me so many great ideas.
So we've got the leprechaun. We got the leprechaun sequence. We've got the Batman sequence.
Period.
We've got the grocery sequence, and we got the period sequence. Then there's a Truth or Dare with Halle Berry. So there's actually 5 that we.
I didn't really, to be honest, I didn't really like that one that much.
Yeah.
I honestly didn't.
It was stupid, but it was kind of like seeing Halle Berry's boobs, which was kind of cool.
It was, I find that insulting because I've seen them before. And I'm like, oh, what? So you get an Academy Award, you can't do that anymore? You gotta have a prosthetic?
Bigger.
Yeah, but initially they weren't. Initially it was just supposed to be her.
Yeah, it was pretty wretched.
I hope that doesn't deter you, Calvin. I mean, that doesn't.
Oh,
It's still great. I mean, it was still fun. Okay, this movie has been green, people, and I'm gonna get real with you. We've been really nice. Because Screen Chasers, we like to be nice. We're nice guys. But you know what? I'm not always a nice guy. And I'll tell you right now, this movie was not that good. Was not that much fun. It was not even really a movie. I don't consider it like a movie because there's no real. There's a half-ass attempt to connect everything together. Anthony, come on, let's.
Okay. There's a movie that came out a few years ago. I want to say about 4 years ago. It's called The 10. Anybody see that movie?
Yes.
Okay. The 10 was a collection of short stories that worked really, really well together, and each one of them were individually funny. This movie was trying to be like The 10, but it's not. It sucked. It was so shittily thrown together. Not taking anything away from the actors. The actors did what they were given, but this movie just sucked. Like I felt like I was watching some TV show that I just couldn't turn off.
I know. I mean, to be honest, it was like the makers of Love Actually and Valentine's Day really just lost their way.
Wow.
They lost their way when they took this movie on, because they were talking about like love and beauty. Everybody loves that shit, and now they're talking about cats pissing on people
And ball sack necks.
This movie, God, man, it's like
Dennis Quaid.
You forgot about cats masturbating to pictures.
Oh God, cartoon cats.
Yes.
We resorted to a Paula Abdul video.
and it's like, these aren't really even spoilers. There's nothing really to spoil in the movie. It's like, what could I say that would
I think you hit it right. Look, it is Valentine's Day. It's New Year's Eve. It's all those ensemble movies that people go and see and flock to the movies for, except they're just trying to be really raunchy and really funny, and it just does not work. It's horrible. Please don't go see it. You may continue.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Do you have any other points about this movie? Because I just want to say a couple things and call it a night.
I have nothing else I want to say about this movie. I think I have nothing else to say. Fuck it.
Jermaine, you got anything else to say?
I know a lot of you guys were looking forward to this. A lot of you guys thought this was going to be really funny. I'm sorry. It just did not work out. That's about it.
They like to suck on Seth MacFarlane's dick a whole lot in this one. They
Yes,
were hanging
they
on to
do.
his nutsack
Wow.
big time,
Wow.
man.
Wow, American Guy, is that what you'll call that? Yeah.
And I'm like, you know what? Even with him in this movie, I'm going to tell you this. Seth MacFarlane, you filmmakers, sorry guys, him you ain't. True enough.
Okay. Speaking of Seth MacFarlane, I'm going to go ahead and just say this.
Yeah.
I'm not the biggest fan of Seth MacFarlane.
Yeah.
I think he's smart. I think he's very, very clever for what he did. I like Family Guy. I don't like American Dad that much. I even tolerate Cleveland. It makes me chuckle every
You
now and
tolerate
then.
Cleveland?
Okay,
You tolerate the black family?
I do.
Okay.
I like Rilo. He's funny. Damn.
I like American Dad. I like American Dad. I think it's funny.
I like
Okay.
Roger.
But Seth MacFarlane is not a comedic god. Stop treating him like he is. All he does is make fun of you, and you love him for it. Sorry, Seth MacFarlane. Sorry to say this, but fuck you and your shows.
Well, no, okay.
And fuck your movie, Ted.
I don't. Okay. I disagree with you, Anthony, as far as like fuck you, Seth MacFarlane, and fuck you, Ted. I thought Ted was really funny.
Okay.
I thought it had some really clever stuff in it, and I like Seth MacFarlane. I like his shows. You know that I don't worship him like a lot of people do, but I think his stuff is funny, and he's got some clever stuff in there. And he's probably one of, I would say he's probably second as far as like musical comedy goes, only to Trey Parker and Matt Stone. I would say like second only to those guys when it comes to like musical genius comedy. But yeah, people like you really saw it in this movie.
Yeah.
Every short, it was like every director right there hanging on his nutsack like, oh, oh my God.
Oh, make me famous. Make me famous.
Jeez.
Shut up.
Yeah, when you have a scene where it was Dennis Quaid
Is pulling a gun on, damn, what's his dude's name?
Greg Kinnear?
Greg Kinnear. Who's talking to frickin' Common.
Yeah, really like
Who's in the
Common
damn...
is a studio head.
Yeah. That motherfucker's got a studio head on.
Yeah.
No, it's like when you have fucking Dennis Quaid going up worshiping Seth MacFarlane, that's a joke in and of itself. I mean, I'm like, come on, guys. I mean, you're right. Jermaine, I know that you love Roger
Roger's
a lot.
awesome, man.
Roger's great. But, I mean, what are your thoughts about that? Like, the Seth worship is a really good point to bring up, man.
Honestly, I agree with Anthony at some point to where the entire movie seemed like they were trying to be Seth MacFarlane, they were trying to be Family Guy, they just didn't quite get that humor correct. And yeah, they worship Seth MacFarlane throughout this entire movie. However, I will say, I do think he's a very brilliant writer. I do love his comedy. I enjoyed it a lot. However, they did treat him like a god, and I think they went too far in this movie. Bottom line, Seth is not a god. Let it go.
Hi, everybody. This is Anthony Thomas. I only got two things to say. I'm sorry this movie isn't going to be what you want it to be. Please don't see it. And fuck this movie. I'm out. Holla.
Okay.
You want to close us out?
Let us go ahead and close out with that then. Alright folks, that's been another episode of 3 Pump Chumps. Again, we are embracing technology, so check us out on Google+, YouTube, Facebook, even Twitter. Good job, Anthony. Good job.
I tweeted.
He tweeted. Also, this voting thing has been working out really, really well. Next week, we're either going to be checking out Stand Up Guys, Warm Bodies, or Bullet to the Head. And that's despite Ben Green's refusal to really want to go along with voting because of what we had to watch last week.
People, I love you. Why do you hate me?
He actually has a point. Anyway, guys, this has been Screen Chasers. We out! Holla! Pena!
Cheese.
Where did cheese come from?
It's not plus, hit a utterly complex, cross eyes and dotted T's to keep it incorrect. It's incommodious, the message is erroneous. We want you at the show when the first track you're broken in. We have enough inspiration, but it's obvious. Deflecting sudden whims and milk.